Hey everyone, Brandon here with OSnap Tips, and today we're going to learn how to create an email inside the Designs applet in Command. So the first thing we're going to do is move our mouse to the top of the screen and go to agent.kw.com and log into our Command account. Once we're logged in, we're going to move over to the Designs applet. That looks like the piece of paper with a paintbrush on top. Let's create a design. Move your mouse to the top right corner of the screen, select Create Design, and choose Email. Select Continue. There are many different types of email templates that are ready to go for you. You can see a whole bunch of them by clicking on the Load More button. But today, we're going to learn how to use an email template and add our content to it. So for that, I'm going to choose the Approachable Newsletter B. I'm going to select it and then select the Next button in the bottom right corner. Let's name this. I'm going to call this Neighborhood Spotlight. My newsletter is going to be about choosing one of my favorite neighborhoods in my network and showing some great places around that area. Once I type it in, I'm going to start customizing. I can select the photo and delete it if I don't want it there. I can do the same with the headline, or I can rename it, and in this event, I will name it the Neighborhood Spotlight. I'll highlight it all, and I'll choose it to be centered and choose the Heading 1 title, so that way it's nice and big, and select Done. I'm going to get rid of the content I don't need. All right, let's add our Market Snap by clicking on the widget to the right-hand side and dragging it over. This is where we're going to add the neighborhood that we want to spotlight. Click on the pencil and rename it whatever you'd like. In this event, I'm going to name it Lexington Colony, because that's the neighborhood that I've chosen to spotlight today. I'll type in the zip code and then I'll find the neighborhood. Once I find the neighborhood, I'll click the Done button in the column at the top left. There it goes. Nice little market stats. Now let's add a little bit of copy to this. So I'll click the pencil over the text, highlight it all, and right here I'll write the copy of the neighborhood and do a little bit of a promo about it. Just some of my favorite things that I may have seen on the internet as I was looking up this neighborhood. Once I'm finished with my copy, I'll highlight it all and I'll center the text and click Done. Let's move on to the next part. For this next section, I've chosen to spotlight a local restaurant nearby that neighborhood. So I'm going to select on the photo, hit the Edit button, and then hit the Replace, and choose the image of the restaurant I want to spotlight. Then I'll tap the Done button. I'm going to name this title of the restaurant. I'll center it, and now I'll add my copy. A little teaser just about a local restaurant that's nearby the Lexington Colony area. Now I want to link this button to the restaurant so people can learn more about it. I'll click on the Edit button. I'll name the button and then I will go to their website and add their web address. Fortunately, I have it saved up here, so I'll highlight, right click, copy, and then paste it. Tap Done, and now that button will bring them to a great place to visit. Now let's do one last thing. We're going to do a call to action from a post that we did on Facebook earlier in the week. I'll click on the photo, I'll click the Edit button, and I'll use my This or That post that I put on my Facebook page. Tap Done, change my headline, once I've selected my headline copy, I will rewrite it to match my Facebook post, center, and press Done. Next thing I'll do is select the body, click on the little pencil, highlight, and write my copy to make it match very similar to the Facebook post. Remember, this is my call to action. I want to be sending my clients to my page. Once they're on my Facebook page, they'll be able to see more of my great content that I post regularly. I'll delete the part I don't need, and then I'll select the button, hit the edit button, and now what I want to do is make this button go directly to my Facebook post. So I'll select link to web address, go to my Facebook page, and select the post. From there, we'll highlight the URL at the top, right click, select copy, and then go back to my email design, right click the web address and paste it and select done. Now keep in mind, any information left on here that looks broken or unpopulated is going to come from your marketing profile. So there's no need to correct any of this. Let's see what this looks like. In the top right corner of the screen, I'll click on the Options button and select Preview. This is what my content looks like, which is great. It's always a good idea to send a test email out just to yourself to make sure everything populates as it should. You'll receive that email in about 10 minutes. Once you're happy with it, click on the Save button and then click the X. And click Save Changes one more time. And there you go. You've created an email inside the Designs applet in Command. Now you can download that template. You can even make a copy so you can use it again and again in different ways. That's it. Don't forget to follow OSnap Tips for more great and straight to the point tips.